Right now, live at 5, Duluth's mask mandate is about to expire, and the mayor says it won't be extended. Plus,
we're watching my dad and learning from him, and I'm just dying to get out on the ice right now.
Team Schuster is off to a great start at the Olympic Games, and we're hearing from their family members who are supporting them here at home. And later, the Iron Range town of Nashwauk is getting a big upgrade. How voters are making a new school possible.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. Duluth's indoor mask mandate will expire on Saturday. Mayor Emily Larson made that announcement this afternoon, just days before her 30-day requirement was set to expire.
CBS 3's Larissa Millis breaks down the mayor's decision.
Briggs, Kristen, after the Duluth City Council voted not to put a mask mandate in place in early January, Mayor Larson declared executive power and put in place an emergency mask mandate that began on January 14th. That mandate expires at 5 p.m. this Saturday, February 12th, and will not be extended. Mayor Larson says she originally put the mandate into place because of increased COVID cases due to the Omicron variant. The goal was to lower the amount of cases and lessen the stress load on local hospitals and doctors. Now, almost a month later, she says because case surges have gone down in St. Louis County, she feels comfortable ending the mandate. Larson also says part of her reasoning behind the move is because of the other tools available to prevent and treat COVID.
It's actually my personal feeling that because of the tools we have available, because of the broad access we have to testing and vaccines and boosting, we are now moving towards not ending this pandemic, but finding out ways we can coexist with it.
Masks will still be required in Duluth city buildings like the library and City Hall. After 5 p.m. Saturday, local businesses, organizations, and restaurants will be able to choose whether they enforce their own mask mandates. Throughout the 30-day mandate, the Duluth Police Department didn't issue any citations for people not following the mandate, but they also didn't say how enforced it was. In January, there were about 9,400 cases in St. Louis County. So far in February, there have been almost 800.
Thanks, Larissa. And tonight at 10, we'll hear from Essentia and St. Luke's about current hospital conditions and if they're still facing that serious overwhelm and staffing concerns.
Meanwhile, Cloquet is the only other Northland city with an indoor mask mandate right now. Theirs went into effect on January 19th and is supposed to last 30 days.
And we did reach out to the Cloquet mayor to ask if he plans to extend it. He says the city council plans to discuss it at their next meeting on Tuesday.
Dave joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, when I was walking my dog this morning, it was windy but warm, and that's not really a conversation there, a combination rather, we get to see this time of year.
Yeah, that's more like the Sahara than it is here in the Northland, but that's the way it rolled today. Warm enough to provide lift to kick out a little bit of light snow. Now tonight, for a few hours, we are going to clear and cool, and it'll feel kind of wintry come tomorrow morning. And speaking of wintry, then tomorrow afternoon our next snow chance comes aboard. And in general, most of us are thinking about getting 2 to 5 inches of snow through Friday, but it could be even heavier for the south shore of Cook County in Minnesota and throughout Iron County in Wisconsin. So the north and the south shore, thanks to some lake enhancement, could get more snow than the rest of the region. That's why they're facing a winter storm watch until noon on Friday. Taking a look at the big picture, there to the east goes our low pressure system that brought light snow this morning. In between that and another low, we've got cool conditions coming in for tonight. Tomorrow's snow chance in the afternoon through Friday noon is about 60 to 80%. So the short-term forecast says we chill down for the short term. We drop to about 5 above overnight tonight, partly cloudy and cool, but then the clouds come roaring back with a little bit of a vengeance, perhaps. We'll go to 20 above again, and we'll get that chance for the afternoon, evening snow. I'll talk about how much could fall from that system in more detail and about another chill that could hit as early as Saturday morning.
All right, thanks, Dave. Team Schuster had a great start on the Olympic ice this morning. The men, who are mostly from the Twin Ports, won their first men's curling round robin against the Russian Olympic Committee 6-5.
Very exciting matchup. CBS 3's Kendall Jarbo shows us how Team Schuster's family and friends are sending their Northland support all the way to Beijing.
For athletes on the ice, it's the fans in the stands giving them motivation, but the pandemic had other plans.
It's a different experience to share this with our support system because, again, we never get to do that. So it's kind of fun in its own way, and it's certainly a bummer not to be there, but we're making the best of it here at home, and it's kind of a fun energy here.
Not traveling to Beijing didn't stop family and friends from supporting Team Schuster. Dozens gathered at the Duluth Curling Club early Wednesday for a watch party, including Laura Plies, the mom of Team Schuster's newest member, Chris.
They give up so much to get there. People don't really see that side of it with all the training and all the times away from their families. And so it's a big sacrifice, but they're a great representation of our country, so I'm really proud of them.
Wednesday's match had even the youngest supporters, including John Schuster's sons, beaming with pride.
We're watching my dad and learning from him, and I'm just dying to get out on the ice right now.
Excitement so strong, it warrants a song.
You know, we fancy like Chris Plies on the curling ice with the muscles and the smile and the hard line, with the flat brim and the tattoo. All your fans in the stands, well, we got you.
Although this year has everyone doing some adjusting.
I'm gonna actually change it up to all your fans at home, boy, we got you, because the Olympics is, we can't go.
While they're not in Beijing, cheers are ringing loud and proud from the Northland.
That was one of the most creative songs
I love that.
ever
I was
heard.
over here like, yeah, Luke.
Yeah, Luke's got some pipes on him, too.
Adorable.
Yeah, well, many people at today's watch party will meet down in the cities on Saturday to watch the U.S. versus Canada match. A big one.
Big matchup. But first, for more on today's curling match, we bring in CBS 3 sports anchor Duncan Goldberg. Duncan, big win for Team USA.
Yeah, Kristen Briggs, today was a little bit of a tougher of a match than we all anticipated, but all that matters is that a win is a win. The fourth-ranked team in the world, Team Schuster, representing Team USA, made a late comeback to take down the 10th-ranked Russian Olympic Committee 6-5 in 11 ends. In the 8th end, Team USA was trailing 4-3, and that is when Sam Schuster went for it all. He had a hammer throw that was hit perfection and helped USA pick up 2 points to take the 5-4 lead. Russia would later tie things up in the 10th end to force an extra end where Team USA would get the job done. Schuster would get things done one more time, first with a double takeout, then by landing the final shot right on the button for the one they needed to give Team USA the 6-5 win. And it was a little bit more dramatic than we all thought it would be, but Team USA picks up that first win and now shifts their attention to 1:05 a.m. when they face off against Sweden in a rematch of the 2018 gold medal game. Girls, back to you.
Yeah, John Schuster and his guys have a lot to cut out for them.
Very,
Thank
very
you,
excited.
Duncan. Well, and Team USA women's curling team also competes tonight. They'll take the Olympic ice coming up in just a couple hours at 7 p.m. Central Time. Duluth's Eileen Geving is on that team. You can watch her and the rest of the squad take on the Russian Olympic Committee on CNBC, Peacock, NBCOlympics.com, or the NBC Sports app.
Still to come on Live at 5, the Angel Fund Funspiel is back in Hibbing this weekend. Speaking of curling, details on the annual fundraiser coming up in City by City next.
You're watching CBS 3 Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki, Briggs LaSavage, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson. On Live, local, CBS 3.
It's the super sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Plus, 6-year special financing with no money down, no minimum purchase, and free shipping. The super sale, only at Home Furniture.
At Bath Planet, our bathrooms are maintenance-free, made in the USA, and professionally installed by our certified installers to ensure your job will be done right the first time. For the month of February, we are offering no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2023. We are also giving you 50% off all labor. Our products are backed by the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, so give us a call or go online to book your appointment today. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
Winter, where cold meets play. Adventure authentically with Frost River.
When building, you hire a team of specialists to ensure your house turns out exactly as you imagined. Major financial transitions like retirement deserve the same level of care and craftsmanship. At MPPL Financial, we assemble a diverse team of experts to develop a plan to ensure you only have to retire once. Call today for your free second opinion consultation so your retirement turns out exactly as you imagined. MPPL Financial. Answers to the most important questions of your life.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
For the best value in mattresses, shop the Bargain Shop at Home Furniture. This Queen Idle Sleep Hybrid mattress with a head and foot adjustable base is half price and now just $9.99. For the best deals on mattresses, you gotta make a stop at the Bargain Shop inside all Home Furniture locations.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from Spirit Mountain in Duluth tonight, where they're gearing up for a very big weekend ahead of them. There will be a fat tire bike race, freestyle ski competition, and much more. Sounds like it'll be a nice and sunny day for them this weekend, but back to some much colder temps. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region.
A fun chance to talk to filmmakers in Chisholm and a call for volunteer readers in Mellon. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland city by city. We start things off in Hibbing with a special fundraising event. This Saturday will be the 10th annual Rock for an Angel Fun Spiel hosted by the Angel Fund. This year will be a special event in tribute to longtime radio host and Rock for an Angel host Craig Holgate. Holgate died of cancer in September, so this will be the first fun spiel without him. The Angel Fund raises money each year to financially help families battling cancer. Curling will begin at 8 a.m. at the Hibbing Curling Club, and fans are encouraged to come watch. There will also be raffles, games, and contests throughout the day. Next, we head to Chisholm for a town hall event coming up tomorrow. The Upper Midwest Film Office is hosting a virtual town hall tomorrow to celebrate the first feature film of the year. Visit with directors, writers, and producers of the upcoming independent film Cash for Gold. The film is being shot in Chisholm. The virtual town hall will be held tomorrow evening from 6 to 7 p.m. And we wrap up in Mellon, Wisconsin tonight, where the local school district is looking for volunteer readers. Parents, business owners, community members, anyone is welcome to apply to be a reading volunteer in the elementary school classrooms. The school district is excited to welcome volunteers back into the building, but adds all will be required to clear a background check and follow COVID guidelines. We will have contact information and links to more on all of today's stories on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, voters in the Nashwauk-Keewatin School District approved a $47 million referendum for a new school and wellness center last night. Details on what comes next in just a few minutes.
Last night and this morning, snow didn't do too much here in the Twin Ports, only 0.2 of an inch, so we're still 0.6 of an inch shy for the month as far as snow totals go. But there's a better chance for snow coming around tomorrow afternoon. That one may add up to the tune of a few inches. We'll talk about how long that song will play coming up after our break.
Stay connected to Live Local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
I'm telling you, you should open a business.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
I've got an idea.
I hope you like it.
I love it. Just one question. What's that?
It's a chair. New plan. You make the furniture, I make the ideas, NBC makes them happen.
That was always the plan.
Bring us your best ideas. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
We had to kind of go back to the drawing board of who's on board with just brainstorming what else we can do to build school community. Now it's constant. We just can't stop. We can't turn it off.
You know, you can make the best out of any situation. I want my students to take with them the love of the language, the love of acceptance of being who they are and who they can be.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard has led to a lot of firsts for me. It paid for me to be the first person in my family to go to school and graduate debt-free. That education helped me get to the first day at my career, a job that I can still hold while I serve part-time. That job and the home loan benefits I got from my service helped me buy my first home. And I take pride knowing I will be the first to respond if my community ever needs me. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.
Follow me, I'll lead the way.
There's always something new under the sun.
Oh, you just put me in a good mood.
CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
This morning's snow, as I mentioned, was light, but it was still enough to slick up the roadways, especially for the Iron Range and points north and for parts of Wisconsin heading towards the snow belt. So we do have scattered slippery spots in both zones to watch out for tonight. And then by tomorrow afternoon, with our next chance for snow coming across, road conditions everywhere just might go down because everybody should get at least 2 to 5 inches of snow. And parts of the North Shore, parts of the South Shore could get even more than that. We talk about how much could be coming down, of course, after this look at our current conditions. And right now at the airport in Duluth, it is 21 above, 63% the relative humidity with a northwest wind running 13 miles per hour. Air pressure is low at 29.76. We're caught in between lows right now. That'll help knock down barometer readings. But later on tonight, it should go high enough pressure-wise for things to cool down into the single digits, so a bit of a chill coming until we perk up again temperature-wise tomorrow. Temperature-wise right now we have 23 to 24 in the Upper Peninsula, looking at 24 to 26 in northern Wisconsin, 24 for Hayward, for example, 26s in Ashland and La Pointe, 25 Solon Springs and Superior, 21 to 27 for eastern and central parts of Minnesota. North Shore numbers are 18 to 24. Iron Range numbers are in the upper teens and borderland numbers are there as well. By tomorrow morning, maybe International Falls will slip below 0 by a degree or 2. The rest of us should be in the single digits above. The big cool down comes on Saturday when we could drop towards 15 below even here in the Twin Ports. So this warm spell won't last forever. Here's the low pressure system brought to light snow earlier today. Here's the next one coming across, packing 60 to 80% chances for snow tomorrow afternoon till about noon on Friday. And going into the close-up picture here, we can see that that low is pushing in clouds from the west, as well as having some clouds still lingering from the east. But later tonight, indeed, higher pressure, a small short-lived wedge will come in and clear us up a bit, allowing us to cool down. But then tomorrow afternoon, that western low comes across with that snow chance, which just might add up to totals like this. Most zones, I'm thinking, will be going 2 to 5 inches, but for the north and south shores, Cook County, Iron County, 5 to 8 possible there, and that's why those two zones face a winter storm watch until noon on Friday. Well, our low pressure system, it's coming towards us and leaving once we get into Friday afternoon. That's allowing an Arctic high to come back into the picture Friday night and in through the weekend, so it'll be getting clear and cold again after we get through with these cloudy skies and chances for snow. Tonight, What are we doing temperature-wise in Minnesota? Well, we'll run from 1 below up north to 8 above by the lake with a partly cloudy sky for a few hours. Wisconsin, Michigan, about 6 to 8 above for the low temps. And then tomorrow, clouds build in, and in the afternoon, 60% chance for snow in Wisconsin and Michigan. Highs 22 to 24, so it's staying fairly mild. Minnesota highs will go 18 to 25 with an 80% chance for that evening, afternoon snow to come around. And it'll stick around through about noon on Friday, 30% shot for that. High temp 23 Friday gives way to 15 below for a low Saturday, 5 above for a high that day, 10 below Sunday morning, 5 below Monday morning. February, we're in the thick of it, and we're still seeing winter-style temperatures. One can hope for spring, perhaps late March, early April, but now is not the time. The rest of our 7-day forecast shows we do moderate a little bit by next Tuesday, back towards the mid-20s above.
Yeah, we're pretty patient people, I think,
Hardy and
around
patient,
here.
yeah.
You know, we can hold off for we can wish for spring, but we know we better wait a little bit.
And it'll be nice and mild to shovel that snow that's coming in the next couple days, too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave.
One person needed to be rescued from a house fire in Duluth this morning. It happened just before 11:30 at a group home in the Hidden Valley neighborhood. Crews arrived to find a car inside an attached garage on fire. The garage was destroyed. There was also some smoke damage to the attached house. One person was rescued from the basement of the home and taken to the hospital. Firefighters also rescued 2 pets. The cause is still under investigation.
Nashwauk-Keewatin voters approved building a new pre-K through 12 school and community wellness center last night. The referendum authorizes $47.7 million to fund those 2 buildings. That means residents' property taxes will go up about $13 if, for example, you own a $100,000 home. To secure an $18 million of that funding, the district must work with a neighboring school to expand educational programming. District leaders hope to develop that agreement by August. They also plan to give residents the opportunity to weigh in on the design and construction plans. They hope to open the new school and community center by fall of 2024.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Animal Allies in Duluth.
Yeah, this is Ebony. She is a 1-year-old pup looking for her loving forever home. She's still a puppy, and our friends at the shelter tell us she needs a little work on her manners, but that's just because she's so excited to be with you. Outside, she does great playing with toys and will sit nicely while waiting for you to throw her the ball, too. That's nice. And she has a very, very sweet face.
Those
this is
big
a cute
ears.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Love that tongue, too. Just a happy girl.
Well, if you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Ebony, you can call the number on your screen. Still to come as tensions continue to build between Ukraine and Russia, NATO forces have begun practicing for warlike situations. We'll see inside these trainings after the break.
Let A1 Movers help bridge the gap from your old house to your new home. We have the tools for all of your relocating needs. Big or small, we move them all. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, we help get you where you need to go as safely and efficiently as possible. A1 Movers specializes in making hard work easier, saving you time and your back. To schedule your move, call or visit a1movers.org today. Scott Diederiksen Construction has a lifetime of construction experience. We're the Northland's roofing experts. Hail damage, wind damage, get it fixed right with Scott Diederiksen Construction. New construction, full remodels. We're the local professionals, not subcontractors. Let us get your home Northland ready. Call for your quote today.
A great smile is so much more than just a physical attribute. It's a part of every laugh, adventure, milestone, and connection. At Lake Dental, our team is committed to getting to know you and your specific dental needs. With our IV sedation, forget any dental anxiety and wake up with a new smile. Express yourself confidently with the help of Lake Dental, where artistry is in every smile.
Call Lake Dental today for your free smile analysis.
Hi, Russell Nicolay Law Office. If you've been seriously injured, we can help. For the last 14 years, my office has been helping folks like you and holding insurance companies accountable. My award-winning legal team can help you and your family. Remember, if you've been injured, get Nicolay. We win or you don't pay.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-476-5600. That's 1-800-476-5600 now.
Local high school hockey lives right here on Thursday Night Face-Off. Whether you're looking for scores, game-winning plays, or more, tune to CBS 3. Thursday Night Face-Off with Duncan Goldberg and Kevin Moore, brought to you by Essentia Health.
In the crisis over Ukraine, U.S. allies are negotiating for peace and preparing for a possible war. French President Emmanuel Macron met with Ukraine's president yesterday and said the standoff with Russia could go on for weeks and months.
And at the same time, NATO forces hoping to encourage Russia not to invade Ukraine are holding a series of war games in nearby Estonia. Charlie DeGata reports.
British and Estonian tanks square off against each other in a snowy wasteland not far from the Russian border. NATO partners locked in a simulated battle, with the massive Russian military escalation near Ukraine sending jitters throughout this entire region. These war games have never been more real.
If a conflict were to break out in this region, these are exactly the conditions they'd be dealing with. Deep snow and difficult terrain, limited visibility against an enemy that far outnumbers these forces in terms of troops and weaponry.
The Baltic states lie right along the borders of Russia and Belarus, each home to a multinational NATO battle group. American reinforcements have been deployed to Poland and Romania, while Moscow has sent tens of thousands of forces to Belarus, part of a massive Russian military buildup. There are still hopes for a diplomatic solution to the crisis in Ukraine, but military preparations are never based on a best-case scenario. Charlie Daggett, CBS News, Lasna, Estonia.
Coming up on this busy news day, the growing list of states planning to lift indoor mask mandates. New York, Massachusetts, and Illinois become the latest to roll back COVID rules. Plus, the breaking news reports tonight that a new Freedom Convoy trucking group could start in Los Angeles on Super Bowl Sunday. And the Oscar-nominated actress Anjanou Ellis and her mission to tell stories of strong women. That's all coming up here on the CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health St. Mary's Heart and Vascular Center. Visit essentiahealth.org/myheart to take our free online heart health risk assessment. Local high school hockey lives right here on Thursday Night Face-Off. Whether you're looking for scores, game-winning plays, or more, tune to CBS 3. Thursday Night Face-Off with Duncan Goldberg and Kevin Moore, brought to you by Essentia Health.
Stop into Menards and check out our great selection of automotive products. Valvoline Advanced is a full synthetic motor oil that delivers superior engine protection. To keep your engine running its best. Only $3.99 a quart after rebate. Put trust in your truck with Blue Def Platinum. It helps maintain optimal diesel fuel economy and can save you money on costly repairs. Get a $3 mail-in rebate on Blue Def Platinum during Menards Race to Savings Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
There are lots of people who are confused about which Medicare plan is right for them.
Hey, that's me. I barely know where to start.
Well, start here with me, Karen. I'm a licensed Humana sales agent.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Karen. I'm John Smith.
Hi, John. At Humana, we know you're unique, so you have different needs from other John Smiths.
Yeah, I've always thought so.
And together, we can find a plan that's right for you.
Great. I go to the doctor a couple of times a year, and I have some prescriptions, but I'm never fully sure of what's covered and what's not.
With Humana's all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans, you get coverage for hospital stays, doctor visits, and Part D prescription drug benefits, all for an affordable and sometimes no monthly plan premium.
Do you have any more information?
Sure, I'll get a decision guide in the mail to you today. They're free.
Finally, someone who understands the real me.
Call or go online now to get your free decision guide. Call a licensed Humana sales agent today. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News, live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, Duluth Mayor Emily Larson announced she would not be extending the city's emergency mask mandate. She said in the last month, cases in the county have decreased and are at a better level than they were when the Omicron variant first began to surge. The mandate officially ends Saturday at 5 p.m. Masks will still be required in city buildings such as City Hall.
And tonight at 6, as the world continues to watch the Winter Olympics, we're hearing from a local sports psychologist about how stressful the world's biggest stage can be and how competitors here in the Northland can also manage that pressure.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We'll see you back here at 6.